Moroccan men like in a woman?
To cook, to take care of them, to just like mother them.
You would like Moroccan people to understand
That women are equal to men.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for the invitation. Hi, I'm Nabila. I'm an intersectional feminist and a writer. I write poetry and prose. I'm working on my debut novel, actually. I'm also an avid reader. I founded a feminist book club, the Feminist Fiction Book Club in Bonn, almost 2 years ago. And we are now 14, 15 members now. So yeah, that's what I do.
How long you've been living in Germany and where are you from?
I have been living in Germany 14 years now, almost 14 years now. I am originally from Morocco. Yeah, born and raised there, and I live now in Bonn 2 years now.
What brought you here?
I met my boyfriend, then my husband now, 4 years ago, and then we decided to move in together. And then I found a job. I applied for a job here, and then we moved in together here.
Where from Morocco? Which city?
I am from Sitat. That's not a really famous city. It's between Casablanca and Marrakesh, and it's really not that famous.
So which language do you speak?
My mother tongue is Arabic, but in Morocco there is also Tamazight as mother tongue, but I've never learned it. So yeah, maybe one day.
Where are we going and what place you want to share with us?
Yes, I am now in the Rheinufer. I come when I moved in here the first time. I was looking for a place where I can just like walk and see some nature and see some water and some people. And I used to come here always and get my coffee and then just have a walk or maybe read or listen to an audiobook. That's why I chose this place. It's like the riverbank of the Rhine, the Rhine. And there is like cafes and there is like where you can get some gelato or coffee or tea. Yeah. And if you go like in this direction, there's a lot of nature. You can just like
this side?
In this direction.
What makes it special?
Because when I first moved to Bonn, I really was looking for nature. I used to just like wake up and then go for walks, meditate, read. Yeah, so
let's go. Can you show me where you usually come and what do you read?
In this direction?
From that side? Okay.
Yes.
You came with your partner or boyfriend, and now you're settled down in Bonn.
Yeah.
When you came here, you were quite a young girl.
Yes, I was 18
and this is a
years old.
whole new place.
Yeah.
So how was that experience?
Well, it was really scary when I remember the day when I landed in the airport and I forgot all the German that I have learned a year prior to that. And I started speaking in English because I was like, oh my God, I can't speak any German with the locals.
Are we going in the right direction?
This
is where we have to go. Okay. Yeah.
So
so what was your biggest cultural shock?
That's all.
Yeah. So what was the cultural shock?
The culture
Did
shock,
you have any or?
I don't think I really had any. It was more a language shock. It was really hard for me to speak the language at first. And I used to be so frustrated because I couldn't express myself in the way that I wanted. And when I started, I started going to uni, and it was really hard to just like keep up with the professor and the lectures. That was like the culture shock that I had. So to integrate and to be better at the language, like it was really a struggle at first. Yeah.
So where are we? Here you come and you read your books and.
Yes, I listen to audiobooks. I listen to music. I talk maybe sometimes with friends on the phone. Or
is it the coolest place of Bonn?
For me, for sure. It's like they say here in Bonn. It's the wrong side of the Rhine, because the right side is on the other side. That's a saying in Bonn.
Like right, but you mean the coolest side?
Yes, but for me, it's really a cool side.
So what do you like here? Like the atmosphere, environment, and you can come here for peace of mind? Or?
Yes, I can contemplate. I can think. I'm really a big thinker. I think a lot. I'm a lot on my head. I sit sometimes on one of those benches and just read or just sit in some quiet. In the morning, it's really, really quiet.
Yeah. I would like to know more about your initiative.
I'm part of the Stimmen der Rebellion, the Voices of Rebellion collective, and we organize each year feminist events. We did a vernissage last year. We printed out magazines where we had like submissions from artists all over, like mostly Flinta or mainly Flinta artists from Bonn and Umgebung.
About the book club.
When I first came to Bonn, I didn't have any friends here. I read really a lot and I need to talk to someone about the books that I read. I stumbled upon the Feminist Fiction Book Club in Berlin. I chatted with Sophia, the founder of it in Berlin, and she just encouraged me to just found one here.
So what actually one has to do to start a book club?
It was like so easy. I got the fonts and the templates from Sophie. And I started a page in Instagram with Feminist Fiction Book Club Bonn. And then I set up a date. I opened a WhatsApp group and we chatted. And then we met. We met like on the other side of the Rhine. We did like a picnic meet up. It was so lovely.
I will change the position. In Bonn, are there women who are interested in books?
I would say yes. Like there is a lot of Flint-Upper people.
The book club and the feminist scene in Bonn. Do you think that women here in Germany or in Bonn, they are more feminist here because we are living in a Western country?
In comparison to other cities, or you mean generally in Germany?
Generally, like, is feminism alive?
I think feminism is very alive, and I mean crazy feminist people fighting the fight and doing the work, hexing the patriarchy. Yes.
Since it's a feminist book club, are men allowed to enter the club?
Well, at first we didn't discuss the option of do we want to have men in our book club, and we had like a situation where a man got into our book club, and then we had some uncomfortable situations, and then we discussed it. And
so now it's basically only for women.
And it's only for Flinta.
Am I right if I get the impression that maybe men are not involved in these feminist initiatives, so that's why things like this happen?
It's automatically segregated because men don't read fiction. So that's really a sad fact.
Book clubs help you reading, or they just make you keep up with what other people are reading?
We vote on a book each month, and sometimes we do like a 6-month prior vote and see what we read each month. We read mainly literary fiction, classics, sometimes contemporary fiction, and with always like a feminist twist where we can discuss issues that
How feminist is German society?
It depends on the city where you live. There is a big difference if you are in Berlin or Cologne. I'm in Cologne. There is always this representation, and there is this spirit you see. And in Bonn, it's much more less feminist. I think Bonn it's a bit more conservative than people might think. So I got to adjust, but I'm really happy being here, like living in the city, because there is like this beautiful Rhine.
What is that?
That's a Chinese restaurant actually, and people can go there and then eat Chinese. I've never been there myself.
About your family, because I would like to know.
My parents live in Morocco. They are retired. I miss them. Actually, I haven't been in Morocco for so long.
Living away from your homeland, how has it affected your outlook on the world?
Oh,
if I ask you, where do you belong more, here or Morocco?
Oh, that's a dilemma that I can never answer. But I think living abroad has really shaped my worldview. It really made me who I am today, and this is where I come when I need just like some quiet time. In the morning, it's really quiet and not that loud, and just walk. And sometimes I sit there. yeah, and read or
Okay.
listen to
So,
something.
what do you usually like to read? English?
It's really crazy for me because it's my third language, but I became obsessed with reading English literature, and I read also in Moroccan, not Moroccan, in Arabic, but not that.
And do you write in your mother tongue?
I used to write in Arabic when I was maybe 10 years ago, but at some point I stopped. I don't know why. I started writing in Arabic. That's how I discovered my love for writing poetry and spoken word, and yeah.
So, what is this spoken word? What is it? Could you like to tell?
For me, it's a performance art. It's spoken word is for me when I am on the stage and I get to perform it. Some words get to be more performed in a way.
What should one do to write a good spoken word?
Let your rage, let your emotions, let your feelings just come through your words, and when you perform them, you will feel all those emotions again. That's my tip.
What is your spoken word and your poetry about?
I write about this experience of being an immigrant in dominantly white society. I write about racism and patriarchy and being a woman, like the experience of being in a female body in our society. So yes, it is political. I think it's really hard to find an apolitical art.
So, who's your favorite author or writer?
This is Audre Lorde. I love her poetry so much. I love her teaching and how she embodied what she said. I am reading right now Safiya Al Hilo. She is also a poet. I think she's from Sudan. Yeah, so these two are really right now my favorite. It changes over time always.
So, how is Arabic spoken word tradition different than the English one? Or is it?
I think it's really different. I don't know a lot about it because I didn't practice it when I was living in Morocco. But I feel like it's more male dominated. It's not about the societal problems. But I may be wrong. I don't know. Yes.
How do you view German society? Is it open for immigrant women?
I feel like the society is really changing the last couple of years. Like we see a lot of rise of the extreme right and so on and so forth. You need to really prove yourself. Like if I have a situation of me and a white colleague of mine, I need to be much more capable to do my job because I will be judged.
And is it true of the creative fields as well?
The literary scene is really hard to get into as a POC. It depends. Are you writing in German? Are you writing in English? Each year in the Buchpreis, we see a lot of nominated people are mostly white, and it's really hard to get into the field of literature. Or if you are only middle class, it's really hard for you to get into a literary study program and get an
So,
agent and stuff like that.
challenges a person of color has to face as a writer.
Maybe finding a good network, knowing how to start.
Are there any grants or any
There is a lot, but it's really
courses?
hard to know which grant is which. I'm so thankful for the people that I got to know on my journey. They showed me the way at some point, and I got to gather information from them. As a person of color, I would say try and just reach out to people on Instagram, reach out to people on the internet, and just ask them for help. And there is a lot of people who just help and try to spread the information that they have.
Yeah. Do you read German books
I
as
read
well?
German books as well. I write in German sometimes, but nothing literary. Maybe academic German.
Do you think that German is underrated? There are some hidden gems in German language or literature that people need to know.
Books wise,
Yeah, literature. No.
definitely. I think there is a lot of good authors. Like we read.
Behind me, everything's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a lot of. There is Fatma Aydemir. I loved her book lately when I read it. Yeah, there is a lot of really talented and creative people that write in German as well.
Mm-hmm. Now I'll ask you quick questions. Ausländer means to you?
Struggle.
What is homeland? Heimat?
Longing.
What do you miss more about Morocco?
Sun, the food, good sense of humor.
My morning can't start without.
Coffee
Outfit and physical appearance are very important for a woman.
for every person, I think.
Colored single woman in Germany means.
Being fetishized,
Dating in Germany means.
being fetishized.
When I'm angry and emotional, I speak.
German. I am really
You
loud
swear in?
German. I swear in English.
Not Arabic.
No, I swear in English, yeah.
One thing writers should not do.
Overthink. Just write.
One thing that a reader should do.
Read.
Booktube book talks are not inclusive.
Yeah, sometimes, Sean.
English is a language which.
It's very universal.
Culture I identify with German or Morocco.
With both.
A feminist would never.
Be racist.
Doner or McDonald's.
Doner.
Books or Netflix.
Books.
Kafka or Goethe.
Kafka.
Chomsky or Simone de Beauvoir.
Simone de Beauvoir.
Korean drama or Turkish drama.
The Turkish drama.
Malala Yousafzai or Greta Thunberg.
Greta.
K-pop.
Something fresh.
Taylor Swift or Kanye West.
Taylor Swift. That's controversial.
Content related to women on internet that I really don't like.
Men commenting on women.
Korean beauty or natural beauty.
Say national beauty?
Straight hair or curly hair.
Curly all the way.
Dual citizenship or single.
Dual.
Cologne or Bonn.
Cologne.
Bollywood or Hollywood.
Ooh, that's really hard. I would say Bollywood maybe. It's
Things you would like German men to understand.
that we are not all the same.
Things German can learn from Moroccans.
Having a good sense of humor.
Okay, one thing you can do in Germany but not in Morocco.
I can kiss my husband in public. I can do that in Morocco.
Okay, Nabila, thank you very much. Thanks for your
Thank
time. I hope you had fun.
Yes, it was really fun.